Chandan Taparia joining us to help us understand the technical setup that we can expect to see in today's trade. Hi, morning. Good to have you. The kind of recovery that we've seen in the market yesterday, almost 0.6% uptick. Do you believe this is largely because of how beaten down the market was and this was a one-off, or should we start penciling in some optimism if that's something you're spotting on the charts?
Good morning. Thanks for having me. So after the corrective move of last 4 to 5 weeks, index took support near 24,600. Technically, it formed a bullish candle, also a pattern similar to bullish engulfing, but for that follow-up is required. However, it would be tough to say whether this bounce could be sustainable or not, but for that it needs to hold beyond 25,000 mark. So I'm going to be watchful the key levels. As of now, 24,600 to 25,000 is the trading range. If market manages to move beyond 25,000, then only we'll get the confirmation for the short-term stability and the bounce towards 25,250 to 25,400, while a failure hold above 25,000 and sustainable move below 24,600 could open the further downside towards 24,442 and lower level. So for me, market needs to hold beyond 25,000 to get any sort of stability led by follow-up action and activities in the market.
All right. So that's the take on the Nifty 50. But let me also welcome on board Aditya Agrawala on the show. Hi, Aditya. Morning. But what's your take on Nifty Bank rather? Because that index too did see a bit of a rebound just yesterday. What are you making out of it?
Hi, morning, Srishti. So my sense is you could see some bit of a short covering rally more from Bank Nifty in trade today. Clearly because we have seen an underperformance from the Bank Nifty for some time now. And yesterday was kind of a short covering move that we witnessed both on the Nifty and the Bank Nifty. I think today could be more participation from the Nifty, especially from the larger private sector banks. So 56,500, 57,000 are two levels I'm watching out for Bank Nifty. Once it starts to trade above 56,500, I think one can clearly take a long position in Bank Nifty for targets of 57,000. And then eventually it should test levels of 57,500. My sense is markets will continue to consolidate in a range. The range keeps shifting, Shrishti, now and then, sometimes between 57,500 to 57,000. And now it's clearly between 57,000 to 56,000 on the downside.
Right. Aditya, hi, morning. Let's have your stock ideas too.
Morning. So I've got a couple of buy recommendations. The first one is from the cement pack. Ramco Cement is looking very interesting to me. It's on the verge of a breakout from a consolidation pattern and can test an all-time high. So I'll be a buyer here clearly because the chart setup is extremely bullish. Indicators are also suggesting bullish momentum continuation here. So for a target of 1250 on the upside with a stop loss at 1165 on the downside, Ramco Cement is my first recommendation on the buy side. The second is Apollo Hospitals. Again, this is one stock which has clearly been bucking the trend and making higher highs, higher lows. Recently, we've seen some bit of cool off. And yesterday, again, we witnessed buying on good volumes. So at current level, there will be a buyer in Apollo Hospitals for a target of 7650 on the upside. Place a stop loss somewhere around 7350 on the downside.
So Ramco Cement and Apollo Hospital looking good to Aditya this morning. Chandan, what about you? What are your picks for the day?
Yeah, so my first trading idea is buy on Polycab. We have positive view in the entire cable wiring sector. The stock has really well in last 5 months from 4580 to 7,000 marks. In fact, on the weekly chart, it has been making higher tops, higher bottom. We have seen a consolidative move in last 3 to 4 days, and then higher base is clearly visible at 6,700 marks. So one of the strongest setup, and after the consolidative move, the stock is all set for the next leg of rally. So recommending to buy with support of 6830, and stock can head towards 7200 level. Second trading area, that is buy on JioFinance. After the corrective or consolidative move of last 21 days, it had a strong bullish candle with support of 50-day exponential moving average. We have seen some put writing activities. Apart from that, sustainable move with delivery volume and positive trigger from mechanical indicator suggest an up move in the counter. So one can buy with support of 330 and JioFinance can head towards 336 level.
Okay, that's